Em-
Itchy boy, I love you.
Emily, we have to do this intro.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Emily.
And today we are continuing the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker. Also, that is a fan behind me, so that's what it is in case anyone's wondering. But
And
it's
that's
not
a
that
cat
important.
behind me.
Okay. All right, but let's.
Midnight each day.
Sorry, we've already seen this. Okay, we already saw that evidence. For the record, I had no idea that Cthulhu was in this game. I saw that it was Lovecraftian.
Why?
I had no idea that the actual mythos would be involved.
I
For the record.
you. I don't believe you.
Well, I would call Guillermo del Toro Lovecraftian, but he doesn't use the mythos.
I don't believe you.
Alright, whatever. Okay, let's keep talking to Nathan. Remember, we helped him through his loop day, but everyone... Okay, Valentine's Day. Do we want to ask him straight about the murder, or do we want to ask how he is first?
Let's ask how he is. Like, does he remember our loop day?
Yeah.
Hello again, Doctor. I had a bit of a shaky loop incident, but let's not talk about it. Yesterday, I set fire to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I just wanted the day to move forward. I instantly regretted it. And lo and behold, here we are, a new day. Hannah's clothes are a pile of ashes.
I thought you said you didn't want to talk about it.
Well, why was the day shaky? The loop day, I mean.
Yeah. Why did you burn Hannah's clothes?
I've kept almost all of her stuff as she left it. It's just the clothes. I decided to burn those yesterday, so here I am. Hannah loved clothes. Every season, she'd donate her entire wardrobe to some charity or another, and only buy stuff she loved. I was left with winter. I don't even know what her favourite season was. Does it matter? What's your favourite season, Doctor?
I don't like this question.
You don't? Why not?
Because it's like one of those weird things where it's like you don't think it matters, but it does.
Yeah, because like psychologically, because like, you know, winter is like death, and then spring is rebirth, and then like autumn is like fertility, and summer I can't remember what summer
Is autumn fertility?
Because that's when the harvest happens,
Okay.
I guess, and that's when. Well, anyway, let's not get too deeply into it. I don't remember. I like spring.
I like fall.
You like fall?
Yeah.
I like spring. What'd we do? Rock, paper, scissors? I can't see you.
All right, ready? Rock, paper,
Wait a minute. How do I know you're lying? How do I know you're not lying?
We're filming ourselves. You're gonna have to edit this video. You're gonna have to go. You'll have
Yeah,
to go
but I'm
back and
gonna
see if
only
I'm lying or
notice
not.
after the fact. Okay, fine. We'll do it, okay? Ready?
Right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I got scissors.
What'd you do? You did scissors?
Yeah.
Huh.
What did you have?
Rock?
Liar. You fucking liar. I can actually see you, Amanda.
God damn it.
Do you remember? Because you're sharing your screen with me.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing autumn.
Alright, we're doing autumn.
I thought you'd be an autumn person. That means you're supposed to be grounded and productive. And you like your space.
I guess that's good. It means that, you know... Anyway.
I don't know what that means, though. I don't know if it's good or bad. But that's why I hate that question.
It's his opinion of us, I guess.
Yeah.
What did Dekker think of you?
Dr. Dekker felt that Hannah was holding me back. The memories of Hannah. In his opinion, I was holding on to the past. So I guess he cursed me. That's even a thing.
He cursed you.
Here's the thing. Bryce said that Dekker was obsessed with control, and then that professor talked about chaos.
Mm-hmm.
So those two are... Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. I feel like Dekker is so different depending on who you talk to. So it's like I don't even know who to trust when trying to learn about Dekker.
Well, I do like that because, you know, the unreliable narrator, it's tricky. it's a tricky tool to do, in my opinion at least, but I guess here we have to rely on these unreliable people.
Yeah.
Alright, he cursed you.
Yes, Dr. Dekker cursed me. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say I blame him for the way I am. Can you give me some advice, Doctor?
Because I remember we said in one of the earlier videos, none of these people seem to have symptoms until they met Dekker.
Right. And it's like, why did Dekker, if Dekker was the cause of him having these loop days, why did Dekker also then give him the pill? You know?
We don't even know what the pill did. I think it killed him. I think it would have killed him, personally.
I mean, it had a skull and crossbones on it.
Alright. What advice do you need?
I've been trying to think how I can get past today. I've come up with a couple of choices. I could set fire to Hannah's photographs. I've got them in Dropbox anyway. But setting fire to the clothes did the trick. Or setting fire to a rocking chair. She sounds like an old lady, but she loved that rocking chair, which I've not sat in since. Which one do you think's best?
Oh, the photos! Because he still has them, he said. Just saved digitally.
Right.
So, it's more symbolic, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
Photographs it is then. I'll let you know how it goes.
What were you doing on Valentine's Day?
I was at Henley Church on Valentine's Day, visiting Hannah's grave. It's the anniversary of her death. Her parents wanted a huge funeral with all the trimmings. Hannah would never have come for it. It does give me somewhere to visit. I got to write the epitaph.
Henley Church is where Bryce works.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
When did you leave Henley Church, or what was the epitaph?
Sorry, my cat's sitting right behind me. He's very cute.
Mm-hmm.
What time did he leave?
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature. Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Dekker saw that day.
So he's saying he didn't see Dr. Dekker that day.
That they found
Okay.
a frickin' cephalopod.
I know. They're all gonna turn into octopi. Alright, what was the epitaph?
We walk alone without our angel.
Are you religious? Do you feel lonely? What were you doing at the time of the murder?
What were you doing at the time of the murder?
It was a missed call. It was Valentine's Day, so I wasn't in the mood for conversation.
What does he mean? So, like, did Dekker call him?
Yeah, it sounded like he had an appointment, but he didn't show up to it. Alright. Are you religious?
I'm not religious, but when I
Keep
read Hannah's
tossing.
epitaph, I knew her parents would want some acknowledgement of the great bearded one. But she was an angel to me. She was an angel to everyone.
That's sweet, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel... Oh, what he's tossing, it might be a cricket ball. Oh, no, it isn't.
It looks too
Oh, it's a pressure ball. Stress ball.
Oh, okay.
Do you feel lonely?
I've been alone since Hannah. I can't imagine anyone ever replacing her. Not that I've looked. Do you think I should look for someone else?
Well, here's the thing. If it's not replacing the other person, no one could ever replace the other person. It's just another kind of relationship, you know?
Well, if nothing else, it's him getting out the door, you know, and
Yeah.
realizing that there are other things going on.
Yeah. It's
Well,
helping.
not even realizing, but like teaching himself.
Yeah, and if nothing else, I mean, it's getting out there and it's having something else to talk to and someone else to look at. And even if he doesn't find anyone else, it's important to. Anyway, I think we agree. Yes, look for
At
someone
least try
else.
to move on.
Yeah.
Because 5 years has been a long time.
Fine. I'll try. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for, though. Just sign up to Tinder and start swiping. Maybe it's just company I'm missing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't really want any.
It's fine. I mean, that's the other thing about dating. You find out about yourself, too.
Yeah. It's like you don't have to know what you want. It's okay.
Yeah. Tell me about your mother.
She's dead.
Your mother.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Okay.
It's like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, where he's going, how do you know I am not Sigmund Freud? Tell me about your mother. Right. What's your favorite season?
I like winter. Being snowed in with Hannah. Just the two of us. It's paradise.
Also, I want to amend my other statement about spring being about change. It's autumn that's about change, and then spring is about fertility. I just realized that.
Oh.
Sorry, I was thinking about.
I just feel sad for Nathan.
I know.
Because it's like he was saying being snowed in with Hannah is paradise.
Yeah, it's because he sounds like a very lonely person, and it sounds like she was really the only one that he had a connection with.
Yeah.
All right, what happened with the archaeologist?
She was interesting. Maybe I misread. Maybe she was just being kind. I suppose most women wouldn't enjoy me talking about my dead ex for hours.
What's a cephalopod?
Oh, look at my kitty. Look at him.
I can't look at him. I can't see him. I'll see this during editing.
He's amused. He's so cute. I just love him.
All right, what's a cephalopod?
I'm sorry. I love him very much.
I know, and if my kitty cat were here, I'd probably be doing the same thing, but she's not. What's a We should probably know what a cephalopod is, but anyway,
Yeah, anyway.
It's a sea creature, like an octopus. I suppose they find dinosaur bones everywhere. Just because we're on land now doesn't mean millions of years ago this place wasn't at the bottom of an ocean.
Alright, so with that said, let's move on to Mariana.
I just realized something.
What?
The Mariana Trench.
Oh.
Maybe that's like too far off, but I'm like, the Mariana Trench, like how much more like sea related can she get?
I don't know. Also, I realized she changed her clothes, but Nathan didn't.
Yeah, that is true.
Anyway, let's go. What can you tell me about Dekker?
We went out for drinks. Didn't you know? He said it was a breach of something or the other, but I can be pretty persuasive when I want to be.
That is a breach.
Yeah, it 100% is.
I thought Mariana said she didn't drink. Yeah.
Exactly.
Did you just go out for drinks?
It was Valentine's Day. I drink on special occasions.
Were you lying about not drinking?
I don't drink, only sometimes, like a social drinker. Like a social smoker. They don't smoke either.
That's not how it works.
No, that's not how it works at all.
You do smoke. It's like saying, I'm vegetarian, but I only eat meat on Tuesdays.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's like that. I'm sorry, but that kind of annoys me about people. It's like, just don't define it then.
Yeah,
unless you're gonna be like in a strict, whatever. Like,
yeah, like some people. It's like what some people say. Oh, I would be vegan, but I can't give up cheese. It's like fine, then just do everything else. Just don't eat the cheese, or if
right,
you
and then
can.
just don't define your diet. Just be like, oh, I don't eat meat. I don't eat other dairy. Only cheese.
Yeah, or like sushi. Like, I mean, that's the one thing I've never really been able to give up. If I see good sushi, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Just don't define it.
no.
Don't say you're not a drinker if you do drink.
Yeah, just say Just say, yeah, socially or something like that. Anyway. How are you persuasive?
I know, it's pretty hard to believe, isn't it? I feel pretty ugly. But I think I have a nice smile.
Oh, ouch.
You're not ugly.
Lots of people find me attractive, but I've seen something truly beautiful. It makes me feel dull by comparison.
What beautiful thing have you seen?
I have a recurring dream where I find something beautiful in the sea. But I don't know you that well yet, Doctor. Let's wait a while before I tell you my most intimate secrets.
Sorry to cut in, Doctor. I've just had a phone call from a solicitor. Ben's trying to sue us for nervous shock. Should I go and see him to talk it out, or should I find a solicitor to represent us? Sorry to be pushy, I just think we should act quickly before it's too late. Okay, well, just let me know.
Speaking of intimate moments.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, would this have happened had we, just based on timing? Or would that have only happened while asking Mariana that question?
I don't know. Where is Jaya? Oh, we've got someone new.
Oh. And she's already on yellow.
Yeah. 2 new people.
Also,
Jaya's at the end.
and still on yellow.
Okay, so do you want to finish up with Mariana and then go speak to Jaya?
Yeah. Why is nobody... But here's the thing, like, nobody's wearing shoes except for, like, Jasmine.
Well. Anyway, intimate secrets?
Wouldn't you like to know? Is our session up now?
Why did you have drinks with Dekker?
Yeah, that's odd.
We went out for Valentine's Day. Neither of us had dates, so I just suggested we go out together. You know, rather than just sit in with nothing to do. He'd been acting a bit strange anyway, and I thought he could do with a break.
That's an odd way to... What were you doing on Valentine's?
Yeah.
I was with Dr. Dekker until about 9 o'clock. I remember getting an Uber. It was expensive, and the driver was annoying. I saw one of your patients, actually, the nurse, when we drove by the pier. She was with someone. I don't think she saw me.
How are you today?
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session, and no blackouts. New doctor and new hope. You're much better behaved than Dr. Dekker.
Better behaved. She didn't seem to think we were supportive last time because we wouldn't film her. Or wouldn't watch her. Why am I better behaved?
Dr. Dekker dated his patients. That's not good behavior, is it?
You were the one that asked him out.
Right, it's like you were encouraging that. It's like, that's so manipulative.
Which patients did he date?
I think her name was Scarlett? One of his patients, an older woman. I guess that's how he liked them.
Oh. Did you hear that tone in her
So
voice?
she's disappointed.
Yeah,
Or
that could be a motive for something.
Yeah.
How do you feel not going to the beach?
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session. Kind of missed it.
Why have you missed the beach?
You do something a lot, you're gonna miss it. I suspect I'll go back there soon, but it's helped with the blackouts.
Were you seeing Dekker?
People are quick to put labels on everything. I suppose Dr. Dekker was more than just a therapist to me. We had a lot of things in common, but we weren't seeing each other.
What are you talking about? You got drinks on Valentine's Day.
And he said that was a breach. So maybe she felt something that he didn't. Are you seeing someone at the moment?
I'm not seeing anyone at the moment. Are you offering, Doctor?
No.
I don't like this.
No, I'm not offering.
I
Right?
feel like she's so manipulative.
Yeah.
It sounded like an offer to me, Doctor.
What happened after 9? Yeah, because he was killed at 20 past 10.
I have
Or
no
the
idea.
body was
I
found
just
at
went
20
home.
past 10.
I guess he probably came back here if that's where they found him.
So she has no alibi.
Other than the Uber driver.
How was the Uber driver annoying?
Yeah, the Uber driver also fished down by the sea. He said he'd seen me lots of times after I washed up. And he told me that I had a great body. Just wanted to get home.
That's uncomfortable, though. I'll give her that. That's really not fun.
Yeah, no.
Not fun to say the least, I would say. But
That's not okay.
no. Do you know the driver's name?
I don't know anything else about the driver. I've forgotten him already.
So that's odd. That's odd, because it's like if somebody creeps you out, I would have remembered.
Yeah. I mean, just thinking about the times that, most women have been through, like, some situations. Like, think about those times. My memory of those is, like, crystal clear. Very direct. It's, like, ingrained.
Yeah, it's like, in case I have to report this to the police.
Yeah. I did report mine to the police, and even then it's still ingrained. But anyway.
Yeah.
Have you been dancing?
I've danced around in my living room, but no clubs since last time. I like dancing around in my underwear. Sometimes less.
Why are you telling us these things? Alright, let's go talk to Jaya. I'm very curious about these new patients, though.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, tell me about Ben.
So, should I get a solicitor, or shall we try and talk it out with him?
Oh, I don't like this I'm gonna say, how are you first?
Yeah.
Before we decide on that.
Hey, you. Thanks for helping me with this grief thing. I'm not sure I have it, though.
Shall we talk about grief? I'm sorry, I don't want to get to that decision about the solicitor or the...
I know. Let's think about it a bit more.
Yeah.
I don't really know where to start. I feel a bit numb. Maybe we should just talk about him.
What was a Dekker like?
It hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet, solitary man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be. His confidence did grow as time wore on, but that's what you'd expect after you've fitted in. I mainly miss our chats. He used to work late with me and tell me things about the patients, things that I probably shouldn't have heard, but did. What do you think of the patients? Nah, perhaps you shouldn't say. You can ask me. Go on, I'll tell you what I think.
Ooh. I'm gonna ask her about who had a session on Valentine's Day first. I'm gonna get that out of the way.
On Valentine's Day, Dr. Dekker had a session with Claire Castleford at 11 and that nurse, Elin, at 3. Everyone else cancelled. You should see this place Christmas Eve. I was at home though, so I don't actually know who came in. Dr. Dekker did phone and ask me for Nathan's number, which is a bit strange.
Okay, so it wasn't a missed appointment. He did call Nathan.
Yeah, but that's probably because Nathan missed his appointment, chose not to go to his appointment.
But then why did Dekker call?
Because he's like, where are you? Probably.
But that's not Dekker's job, that's Jaya's job.
But Jaya wasn't there. She wasn't home. She was at home.
I don't know.
Did Dekker call Nathan the day he was murdered? I should
Nathan.
ask Nathan. Should we do that right now, or should we keep talking to Jaya? Okay. Oh, no. Not yet, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Then back to Jaya.
Why did you work late with Dekker?
We'd worked late together on all sorts of things. He was preoccupied with finding patterns in patients, trying to find some kind of order.
What patterns was Dr. Dekker trying to spot?
Mainly he was searching for a common experience the patients might have had. That's what led them to his office. He'd study everything, even the referral letters.
Henley Church.
Yeah.
I bet that's what it is.
The Scientologists! God damn it, Tom Cruise!
Referral letters.
Yes. Letters, parking tickets, holiday destinations. You know, I find those referral letters... He was sure there was a pattern in them.
All right, who do we want to talk about?
Nathan.
Tell me about Nathan.
Oh, I just want to cuddle Nathan all up. He's such a mess. He's always in the same clothes. You know, he barely talks to me, though. It's the same hello every time. He reminds me of Tom.
Who's Tom?
Tom was a quiet mess, like Nathan. Youngish, in his early 20s. He taught piano, but he did have a strange hobby.
What is that?
Tom liked to base jump. That's basically falling from a huge building or mountain and pulling your parachute before you hit the ground. He started to think he could fly. Dr. Dekker tried to talk him out of it, but Tom had to prove his point. So one day, Tom decided to base jump without a parachute. Can you guess what happened?
That's grim. Did Tom die?
He did die. He was hit by a rock from further up the mountain. He never got to fly. Nathan thinks he knows what his problem is too, but if he's not careful, he'll get hit by that rock. I wish I'd said goodbye.
Oh, she seems sad about that, at least.
That's interesting. It's like Tom didn't even die because of the base jumping.
Yeah. It was like the wrong angle. Or something. Anyway. Is there someone you wanted to say goodbye to?
I wish I'd said goodbye to Dr. Dekker. It was so sudden. You know, here, then gone. He resigned anyway, but that's not the same, is it?
He resigned?
Yeah.
I don't even care about the other patients now. This has taken us down a further rabbit hole that I'm curious about. Why did Dekker resign?
Dr. Dekker resigned shortly before his murder. No, it's sad. But doctors come and go and only poor Jaya remains. I've got his resignation letter somewhere. You know, I do all the hiring and firing around here. Well, Professor Alderby and the Trust technically do that.
Let's take a look at this new evidence.
Yeah.
11th of February, 3 days before the murder. To whom it may concern, please accept this letter as notice of my intention to resign from my position. To the point, I see. Professor.
Just the intention to resign, rather.
Professor Alderby.
Professor Alderby is a trustee. Did I not mention that?
Okay. Who do you want to ask about next? I can hear your crunching ice.
Yeah, sorry. Mariana.
Mariana is a special girl. You know, there's something about her that just makes you want to follow her. Maybe that's what a trendsetter looks like.
Maybe you should go follow her, Jaya. Go take a look at her blackouts for us. That'd be nice.
No, Jaya, be safe.
All right, Bryce.
I think Bryce has a lot of misdirected anger. I don't think I like him that much. You know, sometimes when things overrun, he's outside waiting for you, and he stares at me as if he's undressing me with his eyes. You know, he's not the first person that's done that, but still, you know, it feels worse coming from him.
Oh, that's creepy.
Tell me about Claire.
Claire seems
It's
to
interesting
be
she only had a few-
shaken by something. You know, I offer her drinks every time she comes in, but she always refuses them. It's as if she just wants to come in, get her session over with, and then run off to do something else. It's a bit rude, isn't it?
She had a lot to say about Nathan, but not a lot about anybody else.
Yeah, I think that's just because Nathan reminded her of Tom. But yeah, tell me more about Elin.
Elin seems like a lovely person. I'm not really sure why she's here.
Okay.
She's an angel of death. That's
Yes.
why.
All right, get a solicitor or try and talk it out.
Talk it out.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay.
He can't sue people for that.
Oh, well, okay, sure. It might be the UK, but I don't know.
Good choice. I'll go and see Ben to see if I can get him to call off the dogs. I have no idea what's gotten into him. Perhaps it's his mum.
What's Ben's mum got to do with it?
She was cuddling him like he was 6. He's 25.
What can you tell me about Dr. Dekker's patients?
Most of the patients are suspects, according to the police. Almost all the patients are referred, and some of them are privates, but Dr. Dekker didn't introduce any of them.
So they were referred somewhere else to this practice.
From somebody else to the practice.
What happened to Dr. Dekker's glass in Alderby's video? Yes. We heard it break at the end, but...
It smashed.
And finally, who or what is Cthulhu?
So you watched the tapes. Gold star for you.
You didn't answer my question, though. All right. Well, we've got a bit more information about the case and about a few of our patients. It looks like Nathan is a very special case, at least. But
At least to Jaya.
yes, but also to the fact that he seems to have a motive and for the murder, at least right now. But what do you guys think? Who do you think is the most suspicious at this point?
Yeah, I feel like each episode we've gotten new information that makes it twistier. Twist the story. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. What do you think about each individual patient? Do you think any of them are suspicious? Let us know in the comment section down below. Smash that like button if you like this video, and please subscribe to our channel if you have not subscribed already. And for right now, I'm Emily.
And I'm Amanda.
We're Amadem, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Bye!